Hi everyone, welcome back. What I got for you today is the new Sigma palette. This is their new mod palette. Beautiful packaging. I love it. It has this velvety texture. The texture actually continues in the back too, so I know some palettes look really pretty in the front and then they look really ugly on the back, but they did a really nice job. And then when you open the palette, it comes with a mirror. And inside you have sort of everyday wearable, but quite a variety of different shades in here. And then it comes with this brush. I have swatches for you and I have 4 different eye looks for you. The shades in this palette are so silky, buttery, smooth. And I found the palette to be quite versatile, as you will see as I show you the 4 different looks. And then after I show you the looks, I will give you my final thoughts. Here are the swatches with just 1 finger swipe. Here are the swatches after they were built up a little bit more. And you can see that the shades are pigmented, but they're not super bright and overbearing. Both the mattes and the shimmers are super smooth, buttery, silky. Now here is the comparison with the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. They look quite similar and I love them both. Here are the swatch comparisons between the two. As you can see, the swatches also look very similar, except for that golden one, which is great for inner highlight that the Sigma palette has. And the Sigma shades are a little bit easier to work with compared to Natasha Denona. Let's get started with the first look. Applying the taupey mid-tone shade into the crease and then taking that very light cream shade on top of the lid. It applies very easily and beautifully, and then taking the shimmer shade and just packing it on into the middle of the eyelid. Taking this golden shade, I'm going to just apply it in the inner corner just a little bit. And apply that same cream shade in the lower eyelid, and then take this darker brown shade and apply it in the lower lash line. I am going to define the crease a little bit more and clean up the outer corner. Adding a little bit more of that cream shade and then just finishing up the look. Look number 2, starting off with the lightest cream shade in the inner corner, then taking the mid-tone brown onto the eyelid, and then taking a darker brown into the outer part of the eye, and just creating a more of a gradient effect. Now taking this glitter shade into the lower lash line, and then I changed my mind and went with a brighter glitter shade into the lower lash line to give it just a little bit more pizzazz. I'm taking this shade and I'm going to use it kind of like a topper shade all over the brow bone and the inner part of the eye. And here is the completed look with some lashes, and I put some liner in the waterline. I love this look and I like the other look too. Here are 2 looks for you. For the third look, I'm going to focus on this section right here. It has a lot of rosy and purpley tones. How beautiful and soft it looks on the lid. Just applying the shimmer shade called Flashy on the lid. It's absolutely beautiful. And taking the shade Avant-Garde from the inner corner to the brow bone. And then applying the shade Edgy in the corner. How smooth and easily did that apply. Just packing up the shimmer a little bit more and blending it out. Here is your third look. Now focusing on the right side of the palette for the last look, applying the shade Edgy into the crease and just kind of blending it out. Applying this beautiful purpley metallic shade called Artsy. Then applying this copper / golden shade into the inner part of the eye. Applying that dark brown shade into the lower lash line. And also bringing down that golden shade into the lower lash line. Just blending everything out. And here is the fourth look, all done. As you saw from the 4 different looks, you can create pretty versatile looks from this palette, going from more of the pinky purpley looks to more the brownish looks. Sometimes the everyday palette color story can be quite boring. Sometimes they lean too much either on the brownish side, or they're like a rosy palette where they have the pinks, the peaches, and the purples. But this one has a good range of both, which allows you to keep your look either simple, or you can create a little bit of pizzazz by mixing the rosy tones with the brown tones. Colors are beautiful, but they're not too bright, so you can never overdo your look. So this is a great palette for a beginner. And what makes it really good for a beginner is not only is it a great palette for a beginner when it comes to the ease of use of the shades, but also the versatility of the shades as well. And all of these shades are wearable in all seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. So a good basic palette to have that is beautiful and works beautiful on the eyes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.